Hey everybody, and welcome back. So as y'all can tell, we are about to be setting up our August monthly budget. We are going to first set up our monthly view. We have our girl Sara Marie stickers. We have her monthly calendar spread here, as well as her August budget, which is what we are going to be setting up in this video. So let's go ahead and just lay these out. Alright. These ones are a bit lighter than the usual because you can still kind of see through the month. So I kind of wish I whited those out. But it's alright. Too late now, you know. It's okay. Alright. So we're going to lay down the thin washies at the bottom here to kind of pull it all together. And I am using a Erin Condren monthly deluxe planner. The new version is called a monthly planner. I use a 7x9. And if you order one, there is more pages in between the months in the newer one, which is awesome. So there's that. Okay, so this is all I really do on here, because when I pay a bill or it clears my account, I will go in and put down what day those came out, because I usually pay most of them this first few days of the month, just because we are a month ahead on our bills. So with that being said, that's not being wrote in. Alright, so now we're going to flip over to this page here and do our monthly budget on this side. And we are going to take this thick washi here from Sara Marie to lay at the top. Alrighty, there's that. So Sara Marie has it where you have your whole expenses that you can just list it straight down, or you can split it up with variable and fixed, and I like doing variable and fixed. So that is how ours is going to be set up. Now our budget, seems that we're a month ahead, is kind of weird how we have it. So with our income here, it's how much we actually bring in for this month, for being August. But our budgeted amounts for our variable and fixed expenses will be what we actually were able to put into the envelopes from last month. So, got 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that didn't confuse anybody. Oops. Alrighty, so there's that. And I like to kind of break it up a little, and I think we're going to use just a solid strip sticker from her set to kind of split up the income from our expenses. So I'm hoping that this is a good month. We have quite a bit going on this month. I have a sister who has a birthday. My daughter has a birthday party, or birthday and birthday party, that we combined with my nephew's, who is a Christmas Eve baby, and we just connect his with hers. So we have lots of going on. I know there's a baby shower I got going on. So this is going to be a very busy month. So hopefully I can still stay in my budget. But we always have a unbudgeted in case something comes up. And it just comes out of savings, which is fine, but it is a very busy month. So, which I absolutely love. I love being a little busy. Keeps my kids occupied and gives them something to do. We're going to lay down the fixed side. Okay. Definitely needs some color, huh? right. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to leave it there first. And we are going to, we need our August budget strip sticker here and fill in, center that. There we go. That's so pretty. All right, for income types, we have 3 that we write in. So we have my husband, who he is our sole, pretty much our sole income for the most part of the month. Every now and then I'll earn a little bit of money between, I was doing like DoorDash and Grubhub. I haven't done it since this year started just because of the COVID everything, and I don't want to expose myself to any of that with my husband already having to work. So I haven't done too much with it, but I'm also kind of doing an Herbalife going on right now, so I am a distributor for that. And then we have other, so I like to use a bunch of different apps on my phone, like the Get Upside app for gas. There's like different rebates that you can purchase items in the store and get money back on them, make them free items, different things like that. And every now and then I like to cash those out. So we have other, just in case any of that stuff gets cashed out throughout the month. We have a space to put it. Now I do every now and then get a YouTube paycheck. I do not include that in my budget because usually I don't get paid every single month yet, because you have to have $100 every month to get paid out for the next month. It's like a month behind. So I just leave that in a variable budget by itself, and I literally just turn around and buy stickers with it. So, and I haven't used it for much of anything else except for stuff for YouTube. So once I start earning a little bit more there, I will probably put a little bit in on our budget on this side, just to kind of reimburse me from when I was paying out of my own pocket before I got paid from YouTube. So for James's estimated amount for August, we estimate that he will get about $28,000. I estimate 0 for myself and 0 for others, so that gives us a total of $28,000 for the income amount for August. Okay. All right, so next up we have our variable expenses, and I have switched a few from last month from fixed to variable because I have been paying more on some of these. And I just want to make sure that I write how much I actually paid on them, so I know how much more I actually paid on them and see where we're growing at. So first up is my car payment, which is the Mazda. Then we have power, water, student loans, groceries. So those are all of the bills that we have that are variable. Now we're going to do our cash envelopes that are for this month. And I decided, instead of having a separate line for diapers, I've combined diapers with groceries. So this amount is much more than it has been, as well as increasing our grocery budget because it had been over so many months. Gas. Then we have my spending. Then we have miscellaneous. Oh, I do not like how that came out. And then we write in unbudgeted. We don't budget anything for it, but we write it in case there is an unbudgeted, so we know how much we spent and keep track of it and what it was for. All right, so let's go ahead and draw in our line. We're going to skip one just in case I might have forgotten something. You know, never know. All right, one there. And then one last line here. All right. So for the Mazda, we budget $601, but lately we've been throwing any extra we can towards the Mazda to get it paid down. This is the debt that we are working on paying off because we paid $601 is our normal every month payment for the car. So we've been paying as much as we can towards it. Next up we have power, and we're going to go up to $160. For water is going to be $80. For student loans, our amount is $57 monthly, but I've been trying to add a little extra to this one as well. It's also another debt. Next up is groceries, and it has $630. So 80 of it is for diapers mostly, and then $550 is for groceries. Gas, we are bumped up a little bit to $130. For spending, it is going to be $60 for myself and for my husband, and then miscellaneous will be $50. And then unbudgeted, like I said, we don't budget anything, so $0. Alright, so we're going to take our total strip here and lay it down. Okay, so our total for the variable side with what we have, it comes out to $1,820. Okay, now to move on over to our fixed amounts that we have, or fixed expenses that we have. We have rent, we have Allstate, we have AT&T, we have Charter, and we have pest control, which they're about to come back out for another quarterly visit, which I absolutely love when they do. It is the best thing ever. Alright, so there's only fixed amounts that we have. So we're going to lay down our total strip below. Actually, we're going to line it up from this side. There we go. Fabulous. All right, so for rent, our amount is $600. For Allstate, it is $192.23. For our cell phone, it is $138. For Charter, it is $69.99. For pest control, it is $33. Which gives our fixed amount side $1,033.22. And I might end up, because I do savings and debt, so I might write it in over here at the end of the month and show how much we saved and stuff. Sara Marie does a total potential savings and actual savings. I don't ever really use it, so when I lay it down, so I'm just going to leave it blank. And we are just going to close out with, we'll just do a solid, because it actually looks right now. So, here. Alright, so this is our monthly budget for August. So once again, the amounts here are coming from last month, being July, is how much we know we are putting towards these. The income here will go towards our September bills and expenses. So that'll be okay. That will be okay. But there is our budget, and I like to put it on this side because I'm left-handed and writing on this coil is not easy. So, but we have our monthly calendar view set up. It is really pretty. I'm very excited to start August and see I can't wait to see what August has in store for us this month and how much we're going to be able to save, pay towards debt, and stay in our budget. So hopefully bumping our groceries up to $550 will help. But that is all that we are going to do. August monthly budget setup, and this is driving me crazy. Anyone else notice it? I really hope that y'all like and subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see y'all in my next one. Bye bye now.